Imagine it's finals week. You've been working late into the night for days, but suddenly, some dorm mates come along. They mean well and invite you to a party. They tell you, you've been studying for days. Your face is always in the books. You need a break, but you know you need to finish studying. What do? Perhaps you're at the gym, pushing through the pain of those final reps, your muscles absolutely screaming for mercy. Right before you push through that last rep, thoughts come to mind. You tell yourself, my friends already say I'm looking swole. My girlfriend already loves my muscles. I already get stares everywhere I go. I don't need to work this hard. Let me tell you something. These are weak thoughts. Maybe it's a daunting project at work, with deadlines looming and obstacles continue to pop up. Or picture a man who's just been hit with a brutal breakup, his heart shattered into a million pieces. It is in these kinds of moments there's one common thing, one trait that the man who is respected embodies. The student summons an iron willpower that refuses to relax when work needs to be done. Even though the thoughts race through your mind to put the weight down, you lift it again and again and again. You're tough as nails, unflinching in the face of adversity and unwavering in your commitment to excellence. You're a relentless warrior on the battlefield of life, embracing the struggle and emerging stronger with each obstacle. You are like a phoenix rising from the ashes of heartache. You emerge stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever to conquer whatever comes your way. Do you see the common theme? Resilience. People notice those who show up day in and day out, especially on those days when they really don't want to. I can relate to the gym example because I'm an avid gym goer. I told myself that while I was working at my job, every day that I was at work, I would go to the gym that was on my job site. It wasn't the best gym, but it got the job done and was hardly ever occupied. It's amazing what you see when you are the most consistent one who not only shows up but puts in 110% effort every time. One day, I was even told in the locker room, I see you here all the time. No wonder you look better than the rest of us. I never talked to this man a day in my life. I never talked to him a day after that. I just came in and continued to work day after day, and eventually I got that coveted status of the biggest guy at that gym. This was just one of the ways that I demanded respect from people. A puny, scrawny, and nerdy high school kid gone buff once he hit the gym. I did this through the power of resilience. There are 9 more ways that we will go through in this video. Be sure to stay until the end, because the 10th point is one that took me so long to understand, and I'd hate for you to make the same mistake I did. Some of you were aware of the chip shortage in 2021. I was one of the people who was working at a job that was heavily impacted by this. It was absolute insanity, and no one knew what to do. Every day was unknown. Some people quit, some even cried during their lunch break. Despite all of this, someone needed to stand out from the crowd. There needed to be a herder amongst the sheep. There needed to be that phoenix from the ashes. Someone sure of themselves, and even if they don't make all the right decisions, this person is a natural-born leader who sticks to what they say without wavering. That person was me. I was given the responsibility to lead my team through these issues. To say it was stressful isn't even covering half of what I went through. There were nights where I almost couldn't sleep because I was concerned if I had made the right choice. But the one thing I never did was go back on my word. I always saw it through to the end. This is true confidence embodied. It isn't just about making decisions. It's about standing firm in your beliefs. Confidence is the quiet certainty that radiates from within, inspiring trust and respect in those around them. When the chips are down, when morale is low, it's the same confidence that serves as a beacon of hope. It inspires people through actions, not just words. This creates a domino effect where they begin to feel inspired and start to motivate others to reach greater heights, to push past their limits, and achieve the extraordinary. This, my friends, is the essence of confidence. Not just a trait, but a force that propels us forward, guiding us towards greatness and inspiring others to follow in our footsteps. Lao Tzu teaches that your choices define your character. There are those who stand unwavering in their commitment, and there are those who are weak. They sway to the slightest breeze of every viral trend or new social media platform. They flock like mindless sheep, lacking any spine or thought of their own. They simply repeat what they are told like good little servants. However, there is another group, a group who goes against the mainstream, those who navigate temptation with unyielding resolve. They uphold their moral values and principles regardless of the circumstances. These are the few, the called, the chosen, Though small in number, their earned respect goes far. They have unwavering dedication to keeping their word. They hold it to their core. This, my friends, is the essence of honor and integrity. Not just words to be spoken, but a principle to live by. Remember this, as it will play a very important role in our 10th and final point. Within every man beats the heart of a protector. There is an innate desire to shield and provide for those they hold dear. Within every man is a willingness to sacrifice personal comfort for the well-being of others. They willingly endure hardships so that those they love may flourish. These men are rooted in a deep sense of duty and responsibility. They serve as guardians not only to their family, but to their community as well. They are always watching out for what and who they are protecting, always ready to lend a helping hand. This, my friends, is the essence of protector and provider instincts, an iron commitment to safeguarding and nurturing, ensuring that those within their care thrive and prosper, even in the face of adversity. For one to embody this next trait, one must embrace their fears head-on. This must be coupled with an unwavering determination to conquer the unknown. You must be willing to stand tall in the face of adversity, to defend what is right and just, even when the world seems to conspire against you. And when it comes to personal growth and self-improvement, it's about fearlessly venturing into uncharted territory. The only way for you to grow is to push past boundaries and self-imposed limitations to become the best version of oneself. This, my friends, is the essence of courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. In a world full of uncertainty, where something is right today and wrong tomorrow, it's the courageous souls who dare to dream, who dare to act, who dare to defy the odds and carve their own path towards greatness. One cannot talk about courage without talking about independence, our next trait. It's not just a preference, but a way of life for those who thrive on self-sufficiency. Independent people have the ability to thrive and succeed on their own, charting their own course. With full confidence in their own abilities, they stand up to challenges head-on, knowing that within them lies the strength to defeat any obstacle. Remember, independence is not a rejection of help, but rather knowing that when the time comes, you can handle yourself. Be a wolf in sheep's clothing. At the core, the golden rule must be a guiding principle in our lives. It will shape the way we interact with the world around us, treating others the way we want to be treated, and understanding that every individual we encounter has worth. Empathy goes hand in hand with respect. Being able to relate to someone's pain and be there for them speaks way more to that person than simply saying, "I feel that," or "I'm sorry to hear that." At the heart, empathy is not just words to be spoken, but actions to be taken. Always remember that actions speak louder than words. Doing things helps way more than simply saying empty words. One of my favorite ways of commanding respect from others is my never-ending desire for growth and self-improvement. It's a relentless pursuit of excellence that drives me to reach new heights every single day. I crave learning something new constantly. I had a mentor a couple of years back tell me something that I will never forget. He told me, "A thirst for knowledge knows no bounds. As long as you stay thirsty, nothing is impossible for you." When it comes to respect, it's about stepping out of our comfort zones, challenging ourselves to become better, stronger, and more capable than we were yesterday. This naturally strikes fear into our opponents' hearts, because they know that no matter what, we will not back down. No matter how many times they try to silence what we believe to be right, we will bounce back. Even if they don't like us, they must respect us and our unwillingness to give up any ground. Decide for yourself. Commit today to embrace growth and self-improvement. Understand that this is a lifelong journey and not a destination. This is why many fall off. They cannot withstand the winds and waves of life and fall back into the darkness of the masses. But not you. Stagnation is the enemy of progress, but you are the enemy of stagnation. How many times have you been in a situation where you find out that it no longer serves me or my purpose? Having the self-awareness to see that a situation is harmful to you, whether physical, mental, or emotional, is one of the most important skills to have. Going hand in hand with that is the ability to walk away after you see the situation for what it is. When the time comes to make the difficult choice, you must have the mindset of, "I will stand by my beliefs." This must hold true, even if it means walking a path less traveled. You will be seen as an outlier. You'll be seen as crazy. Hell, you'll probably lose friends. But did you really lose a so-called friend? They were not walking the same path with you from the start. A true friend would stick by you no matter what, for a true friend sticks closer than a brother. This, my friends, is the power of always being prepared to walk away. It is not a retreat. It is a loud but silent statement of your high level of self-worth and respect for yourself. In today's world, compromise can often lead to the death of your own values. Having the power to stand on your own 2 feet shows you as a pillar of strength. It shows that you have unwavering commitment to living a life of purpose and integrity. And this goes perfectly with our last point. Don't chase people, their approval, their validation, nothing. Chase nothing from other people. You must find fulfillment within yourself. No one else can love you more than you love yourself. If you cannot love yourself, you cannot expect others to fill that void for you. Focus on your own actions. Maintain your virtue. Live a life guided by principles that reflect your true character. When I was in high school, I so desperately wanted people to accept me that I began to talk like they did. I walked like they did, sagged my pants like they did. I even bought fake weed to try to impress. It's painful to think about now, but I so badly wanted to fit in with the masses that I lost myself in the process. I cannot stress this enough. Do not look for external validation or approval. Understand that true contentment comes from within, not from the opinions of others. You must protect your inner peace and dignity. Refuse chasing after your desires. Discipline yourself to enjoy the grind and enjoy the journey. Embrace the path of self-discovery and growth. Chart your own course and find fulfillment in the pursuit of inner harmony and dignity.